Beware. Wards.
That here again.
Maybe we missed something the first time.
Piss off!
I have another in sight. They never learn, do they?
Oh, it's actually now. Do you see anywhere that could help?
Keep searching here.
How does an old ship magically become newer?
Fast button.
You're done. You could kill a fair few whales with one of these.
You're not the type. Try to find a way across.
I'm on it. Do you see anywhere that could help?
Keep searching here.
Gone again.
Wait, she led us here. She must have had a reason.
Memories from the past linger nearby.
I raise for now the Veil of Shadows.
Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness. For I have done this evil in thy sight. Hang me up before the Lord against the sun. That his fierce anger be turned away. Deliver me from my blood guilt. Purge me, and I shall be clean.
Tell me you understand what is going on.
Is she trying to warn us about something? She killed herself out of guilt. But guilt about what? We need to look for somewhere to cross. There she is.
I pray she stays there. No more running.
What strangeness is this? Can you really be Goody Perkins?
I can be Hepzibah Perkins, and I am. I know Mr. McRae, but I don't know you.
I'm Antea Duarte.
I need your help. I do not wish to ask for it, but I must. I have prayed for help, but God has not sent his answer, because I do not deserve an answer. Unless the answer is you. Then God mocks me. But at least he answers.
Why are you here? What draws you to this ship?
It all began and ended here. I have been punished for my sins. But God has given me the chance to right my wrongs. I must take it. I must warn me, her, of the danger. The gates of heaven are closed to me, and the Lord is deaf to my complaint. I've committed the greatest of all sins. I denied the life he gave me. Damnation eternal awaits us both. I must save her from herself.
This is... How can you be alive and dead at the same time?
This is the Lord's punishment. This is his will. I remember the bone-chilling cold as I wandered in the endless darkness. Then, suddenly, his warm and dazzling light enveloped me and brought me back. Here, to where I'd lost my life. This is my penance. damned to watch, helpless, as I sin against him. Again, and again, and again. But then, I thought perhaps not. Perhaps this is my chance for redemption. For absolution. For salvation.
Life can take you to the darkest places. I know this. I know how tempting a permanent solution to a temporary problem can seem. Yet some consider it the worst of sins. What brought you to it?
God knows. And I would prefer to keep it between he and I.
If you want us to help, we'll need to know.
I just need you to get away from her. Every time you ask her the question, it's one more chance for her to remember.
Your living self seems to have lost her memory. Any idea how?
She has lost her memory because she is haunted. Perhaps this is why God has sent me.
You remember, and she forgets. What happens if it starts to come back to her?
Then she will remember, and I will forget.
This is genuinely fascinating.
If she remembers, I have failed. I am the keeper of her memories, her pain, her faults, and her guilt. I protect her from the past to safeguard her future.
You don't protect her, though. You're killing her.
Then she dies without adding to her sins, and I am no longer needed.
We must go now.
Please, save her.
What now?
We go back to the old lady's house and check in on her. The spot can't be far.
This case is beyond me. What about you?
Charles once told me about a time-traveling ghost. I didn't believe him. Kronos, god of time. This has something to do with the ship.
Well, obviously. Exactly what I was thinking.
The nightmare likes to play with time. No more nights and winter never ending. This may be some sophisticated punishment for Hepzibah. The spot has to be close. I don't think she's home.
Get lost, won't you? Piss off! Goody Perkins!
Look, the rock. There's an echo here. An echo, a vivid memory from the dead is somewhere near.
Come on! Won't someone do something? All right, I'll start then. Cowards, you all! We welcomed you, and this is how you reward us. Confess now, woman. Confess the names of your accomplice witches, or be sent back to the rotten hell you worship.
Damn it.
Wish we hadn't seen that.
But we have seen it. Now we know. How bad is it?
She remembers, and soon shall I die.
You took part in the torture and murder of Deborah Comenius. You killed her.
I could not bear the grief of my husband's loss. It turned to anger. I sought a culprit. My rage was blind. I knew Deborah guilty, because I needed her to be guilty. I was not alone in it. I share the blame, but the guilt is all my own.
This mistake, how do we stop you, her, from making it?
Talk to her. She remembers. The curse will be repeated. Her memory returns and she remembers the stone. She remembers the day. The day she killed. The day she killed Deborah. The memory of that sin, of her blood guilt, will drive her to another sin yet worse. I must be stopped.
We must go now.
Please, don't let her do it. Save me from the sin I'll soon commit.
Mrs. Perkins, are you all right?
I have a weight upon me. The stone. The stone. May God forgive me. What have I done? I remember now. I remember everything.
Aye, and I can tell you're upset. It's a lot to take in. Unfortunately, there's more. There's a lot more. The ghost that haunts you is you. It's hoping to stop you doing something that you'll regret.
My ghost! Is this why sadness hangs heavy on my poor heart? Is this how I feel my guilt?
You must live. Please, believe me. The alternative is far, far worse.
I know. But what if that's what I deserve? You're a good soul, sir, and a man of action. Help me. Spare me my misery. I beg you, end it. End it now.
We're banishers. We end hauntings. That's all we do.
I'm a banisher, ma'am. And I'll gladly deal with your ghost. But that's all I can do. Mrs. Perkins, it's time.
You heard. Show yourself. You, the ghost of Goody Hepzibah Perkins, have suffered enough. Time to leave your past behind you. Time to go.
No, you don't understand. It will happen again. God will call me to return.
The history of tomorrow stands unwritten.
Your presence has swayed her. As you, the ghost, leaves, a new path opens for the living Hepzibah. Perhaps now she shall choose differently.
What if you were wrong? What if my peace is but brief? What if you were right? Oh.
Go in peace.
Is this my future? Is this my punishment?
That was something.
It won't be the last weird case you have. Trust me. Ghost wards cannot manifest. vexed now.
Bastard!
Something wicked is tied to this.
Something's nearby.
Where is it? Here I am. Wasn't I always?
You are gone, command you.
Mr. McWraith, good timing. I've a favour to ask you. My old warehouse is invaded by a ghostly plant, and I need something from there.
Seems I'm a gardener now.
Yes, well, I had a man who did this kind of work, but he made a promise to his stick-in-the-mud ghost wife, and I have him no longer. To be fair to you, it's entirely your fault. But I will forgive you. If you bring me back the oil and pigment stored in my overgrown warehouse.
A generous offer. How could I turn it down? May I see your wares?
I'm a shopkeeper, aren't I?
Till we meet again.
You mind your good self, do you hear?
Good day to you, Caleb. Busy man.
I'm sorting Ruth's affairs. Should have done it sooner. Couldn't face it. She liked birds. She liked them greatly. I didn't know that. How odd that I would not know it.
You lived with her for years. How could you not have known she liked birds? She was even writing a book. It seemed quite beautiful. Did you really not know of it?
I found it in the debris of our house. Now that I think of it, she carried it wherever she went. Was I inattentive, or did she keep it secret? A marriage with secrets is a marriage broken.
You can talk. She loved the man, and you ruined his name with a libelous letter. You kept all that secret.
As the soul takes the well-driven nail, I take your point. About her book. I tried to complete what was empty, but with the curse going on, things roam the woods. I'm not fit for this. It was near the shores. If you feel like helping, collecting the 2 remaining feathers should be child's play. I guess. It only lacks crow and gull feathers. Would you do it?
Aye. I'll do it for Ruth. Not for you. I'll leave you in peace, Mr. Watson.
There's no peace for the wicked Mr. Muckraith. You and I both know that.
Suddenly, Caleb Watson cares for his wife's bird book.
Off to banish spectres and pick feathers, then.
Looks like the teacher is short of books.
Mr. McCraith.
Mr. Cottle, and a good day to you. How goes it?
Oh, it goes well, sir. It goes well. Well, we have bread and we have ale, thanks to Lucy Barrow and your good self. A question for you, sir. It strikes me that our brothers and sisters at Newsmith Camp may need bread and ale to boot. What do you think?
I'd imagine they do, aye.
I thought so, yes. But dangers block the road. No one will travel as demons and what have you or want to attack. Would you?
I'll bear that in mind. Maybe trade?
We may, indeed.
I should go.
God go with you.
We've done what we can. The rest is up to Lammy. Let's go see him.
Failed? I have... My friends! It's been so long. I was starting to think you'd forgotten me.
Oh, are we friends now?
Friendship grows from shared experience. I'd rather hoped you felt the same way.
And what have you been doing all this time, friend Haskell?
I've been writing a speech, a discourse constructed to elevate our sadly sunken spirits. Unfortunately, I am struggling to finish it.
How very Lammy Haskell of you.
I need an ending, a high note on which to finish. I was thinking of talking about you. Would you permit it?
People don't always trust Banishers. Perhaps speak of courage, the spark of fire in their souls.
This comes to you so easily. Were you always so eloquent?
Well, I've led men to war, and fearful men need words of courage.
Well put. I shall take it as inspiration as I return to my writing. With the added spice of your profound wisdom, I believe this speech will help restore the company to peace and temperance.
Good day to you, young Lammy.
And to you, my friend. And to you.
Words have power. The right speech at the right moment can change the world.
I heard General Count von Starenberg speak to his troops once. It didn't look like much, but when he spoke, soldiers listened. When all seemed lost, he filled their hearts with courage, hope and rage against the enemy. He was quite the speech.
What did he say?
I don't know. I don't speak German.
Try to find a way across.
I'm on it.
Where are you?
Oh there! Wait!
Where are you? Oh, there.
Here you are.
Good day. My name is Rebecca Hardgrave. How may I help you?
Are you the one who's attracting the wolves?
Wolves? What wolves? Who are you exactly?
I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Do you know what that means?
Banishers? That means you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Fardy. Death parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. But not once has he come to see me. I must know why.
How did you meet him?
'Twas market day. I'll never forget it. It was rich, exotic, an abundance of treasures from across the known world. I saw him through the crowd. Our eyes met. I didn't know it then, but I was meeting the love of my life. I could not admit it to myself, not at first, but I had to have him. And in the end, I did.
There's no delicate way to ask this, I'm afraid. How did you die?
We left civilization in New Eden Town for the cold desert of Fort Jericho. The path was steep and rough, and we were greatly burdened. It was hell, but we walked through it together. As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember little after that. A pain that grew, a great, uncontrollable tremor. Fatigue, a deathly fatigue. Fardy was at my side as ever. He held my hand, bade me sleep. When I opened my eyes, I was here, alone.
New Eden's a big place. Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho. We were to open a store together. It was to be a new beginning for us both, together. Yet he's there, alone.
If you know where he is, why not just go there?
I've tried. At first I was able to visit him. In the quiet, as he slept, I'd watch over him. But now, something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well.